The 2021 Super Cup Stock Car Series season began here at Dominion Raceway, where Bob Schacht and Ben Ebling would share victory lane. Then Benny Gordon, along with Brent Nelson, would score the next two wins. Following that, rookie Jason Kitzmiller notched a pair of wins. Now it's championship day at Dominion Raceway. Who will be the next Super Cup champion? This is the Super Cup Stock Car Series. It's racing the way it used to be, and it's coming your way next. Hello and welcome to Thornburg, Virginia, the Dominion Raceway, where the 2021 Super Cup Stock Car Series Championship will be decided today. A pair of twin 60-lappers. First up will be the Trick Shot Championship Race Number 1, presented by STAAR Trucking. Hello, everybody. I'm Gene Crane. On pit road covering the action for us this afternoon will be Ali Boulay. Our Trick Shot track facts of this Dominion Raceway, a multi-purpose facility, features a road course, an 8th-mile drag strip, as well as the 4/10-mile asphalt oval, banked 14 degrees in the corners and 9 degrees down the straightaways. Before we get things underway, let's take a look at our championship contenders in our Trick Shot preview. Ben Ebling, Bob Schacht, Brent Nelson, and Jason Kitzmiller. 4 racers in contention for the 2021 Super Cup Series Championship. Ebling, seeking his first ever championship, has multiple wins in 2021. Former champion Bob Schacht, also a multi-time winner in the season. Both Schacht and Ebling have battled hard race after race throughout this campaign, but they're joined by Brent Nelson, third in points. The 80 car went to victory lane at Jennerstown. And then there's the rookie, Jason Kitzmiller. A pair of wins at Motor Mile Speedway has Kitzmiller in contention as well. Ebling, Nelson, Schacht, or Kitzmiller. Who will be the 2021 Super Cup Series champion? Well, the trophies are ready for presentation later this evening. Teams have been preparing and drivers climbing on board their race cars as we get set to fire off the first of the Twin 60s here at Dominion Raceway as STAAR Trucking presents duel number 1. Most teams are just about completed. Windinet's yet to go up on several cars as drivers getting buckled in and ready to go 60 laps around this 4/10-mile facility. Most everybody ready to go. Dusty Silver's 99 car, they're still working on the Windinet of that race car, but everybody else looks like they're just about set to go. So let's take a look at our Trick Shot starting lineup for the first of these Twin 60s. Ben Ebling goes from the pole in car 44 by virtue of the draw. He's joined on the outside by the 71 of Jared Brocker. Bob Schacht has the 75 inside row 2. Brent Nelson in the 80 car alongside him. Hayden Brothers starts in the 5th position inside row 3 with car 27. And Jason Kitzmiller on the outside in the 97 car. Bill Ashton has car 35 inside row number 4. And Dusty Silver's on the outside in the 99. Harvey Harrison's 51 goes inside row 5. Landon Brothers in the 29 will start alongside him. Jason Shue in car number 3 inside row 6. Jeff Thomas in the 15 scheduled to start on his outside. And final car on the grid scheduled to be Kevin Cromer. Cromer had problems, mechanical issues during earlier practice sessions today. And we'll see if he's able to make the starter's call as the engines fire up. We're going to ride along with Ben Ebling here this evening as one of our onboard cameras. Field firing up and starting to roll away behind the pace car here at Dominion Raceway. So we are getting set to go racing with race number 1 of the Super Cup Stock Car Series on Championship Day here in Thornburg, Virginia. Don't go away. We'll have a green flag coming your way and see who can pick up the win in the first of these Twin 60s right after this. This MAV TV presentation of the Super Cup Stock Car Series is brought to you by Trick Shot Penetrating Lubricant. Trick Shot, it does the trick. And by STAAR Trucking. and by Charlu Performance, and by Racing Radios. Field behind the pace car here at Dominion Raceway as we get set for a green flag in the first of the Twin 60s for the Super Cup Stock Car Series. Riding along with Hayden Brothers, car number 27. He'll start inside row 3, right behind championship contender Bob Shack's 75 car. We'll also have an onboard camera. Riding along with Brent Nelson in the 80 car as he starts from that outside position of row 2, fourth. Leaders off of turn 4, looking to the flag stand. Green is in the air. We're underway with the first of Twin 60s here tonight on this 4/10 mile oval. On the break, Ebling jumps out to a quick lead. 5, maybe 6 car lengths as they go off into turn 3. Shack able to get by Brocker, moving the 71 back to third. Hung to the outside, though, as Brent Nelson will drive the 80 to the inside, so Brocker shuffled back to fourth in a quick hurry. Hayden Brothers just outside your top 5, watching Kitzmiller drive to the inside of the 71 of Brocker, so Brocker back to fifth in a hurry, while the leader continues to be Ben Ebling down that back straightaway. Bob Shack trying to give chase as Kitzmiller and Nelson starting to close in on each other. And whoa, a little bit of smoke out of the back of the 80 car of Brent Nelson. Have to keep an eye on that. That is also a battle for third in points. They're mathematically not out of the championship battle, but a long stretch if either were to make it happen. Here is Hayden Brothers in the 27 car closing in on Brocker, trying to work his way into the top 5 as the field goes by the 15 of Jeff Thomas. Thomas keeps that car low on the racetrack as they go down the back straightaway once again. Keeping an eye on Brent Nelson's car, looking at the dash. Thought I saw an indicator light on one of the gauges on the dash there for Brent Nelson. But back on board with Hayden Brothers, he's not been able to close in on the 71 of Brocker. Leaders, however, have checked out. It's Ebling closing in on the 3 of Jason Shue to lap him, the 75 of Shack. 8 car lengths back as they work the back straightaway. Bob Shack and Ben Ebling want to decide the championship among themselves. Nelson continuing to ride along, but that smoke getting more and more intense inside the greenhouse of this race car. Nelson in turns 3 and 4, he's on the binders and he's going to turn it to pit road. Problems for the 80 car, Brent Nelson. So Nelson on pit road, trouble for the West Virginia driver. A lot of smoke out of the back. That could be a problem. Looking at the gauges as I did, I have a feeling he's got some serious difficulties under the hood of that race car. Not under power as he rolls it to his pit area. You can see the plume of smoke put up from the 80 car as he went into turn 3. Nelson brings it to a stop in his pit area. Crew chief over to take a look, and have a feeling they can smell whatever the situation may be, most likely oil in that 80 car. So Nelson out of it, under caution here, a racingjunk.com caution flying here at Dominion Raceway. There's Kevin Cromer, he's already out of it. The 77 car had trouble in practice. Kevin, who came into the race 5th in points, walking over to talk to his buddy Brent Nelson to see what the problem might be. Here is a Racing Radio's replay from the perspective of Hayden Brothers riding in that 6th position. Off at turn 2, Hayden Brothers. Big windshield full of smoke as they work back to turn 3. The 80 car of Nelson blowing up in front of him. Had to grab a little bit of wheel there as looks like he slipped in some fluid or something put down on the racetrack from the 80 car Brent Nelson. As Cromer and Nelson, longtime competitors here in the Super Cup Stock Car Series, look over the situation. Back on board with Hayden Brothers. He'll restart from the outside of row number 3. It's Bob Shack and Ben Ebling making up row number 1 as a part of the choose rule here in the Super Cup Series. Kitzmiller goes inside row 3, and Jared Brocker on the outside in that 71 car, restarting 4th. On the break, Ebling will jump out front. Bob Schack down to the inside, and it's Brocker on the outside who had second just momentarily. Schack will take over second, and Kitzmiller will follow him through. That'll put Brocker back to fourth. Meanwhile, Hayden Brothers having to deal with the 51 of Harvey Harrison. Harrison's car is part of the choose rule. Now in the top five, and Hayden Brothers trying to get by him again. Hayden Brothers trying to work on that 51 machine down in turns 1 and 2. A little bit of glare as he works off the corner. Still that battle for 5th and 6th raging on. Ebling, Schack, Kitzmiller, Brocker, and now Brothers still putting the pressure on the 51 of Harvey Harrison. Harrison in 5th, not wanting to give it up. He'll go high in turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and Brothers is going to drive to the inside. Brothers puts up a challenge into turns 1 and 2. Harrison on the outside is not going to be able to hold Hayden Brothers off, so Hayden Brothers will take over 5th. Harrison back to 6th. Meanwhile, Ebling maintains a 6-7 car length advantage over Bob Schack. He looks in that rear view mirror and 2.5 car lengths back, sees Jason Kitzmiller, the rookie that went to victory lane just 1 race ago, actually 2 races ago, in both races at Motor Mile Speedway. So Kitzmiller quite capable of winning races as well, trying to get by the 75, has fallen back now just a little bit from the 75 of Bob Schack. Meanwhile, Ebling, unchallenged out front, posting laps. And 1 car, big push off of turn 4. Landon Brothers in the 29 will make contact on the outside of turn 4. Landon Brothers getting in trouble, so both the brothers having difficulty as just a lap ago. Thought I caught a glimpse of the 27 of Hayden Brothers slowing out of turn 4 and dropping to the inside. He is off the pace just a little bit. Meanwhile, Jared Brocker in the 71 car running in that 4th position. Part-time scheduler in 2021 with the Super Cup Series. A good run in this season finale pair of races for Brocker. Meanwhile, here's that second place battle heating up once again. Kitzmiller would like to try to take away second position from Bob Schack. That's a couple more points in Kitzmiller's battle with Nelson for that 3rd position in the point standings, and possibly, should something happen to the 2-point leaders, maybe have a chance at the championship. Bob Schack in the 75 car. A cross start finish as he's going to close in on the 27 of Hayden Brothers. Brothers about to go a lap down to Bob Schack. A little bit of smoke wisping from the 27 as they work off the corner. Schack in that 3rd spot as Kitzmiller is checked out. Hayden Brothers up the racetrack, opens up the door for Bob Schack. Laps winding down. There is the STAAR Trucking white flag one more time around for Ben Ebling. And that 44 car, Hayden Brothers, trying to hang on that 27 car and finish today's first event. But it is Ben Ebling that'll pick up win number 8 here in the 2021 campaign for the Super Cup Stock Car Series. Kitzmiller will finish 2nd. Bob Schack comes home 3rd. Jared Brocker 4th. Dusty Silvers able to advance to the 99 car to the top 5. Hayden Brothers will be 6th, followed by Ashton Shue. Harvey Harrison faded in the late going to 9th, and Landon Brothers, apparently some brake failure after that contact with the outside wall. Jeff Thomas and Nelson along with Cromer will finish out. So Ebling will stop and pick up the checkered flag for the 8th time in the 2021 season for the Super Cup Stock Car Series. No burnout. He needs this set of tires in the best condition possible for race number 2, as he still has a championship to wrestle away from Bob Schack, to finish 3rd here this afternoon. Ben Ebling, 8 trips to victory lane, and he wants yet another one later on. Allie's with our winner, Ben Ebling.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ben, is climbing out of the car. Congratulations, buddy. Water flying everywhere. So tell me, how did you do it?
This crew and these guys that help with this car is how we did it. The sponsors that get us here, the car owner, everything it has to all come together. And man, I'm out of breath. That was 60 hard laps.
And the water showers continue. He's won, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations indeed to Ben Ebling, the Hickory, North Carolina driver, picking up yet another win in the Super Cup Series in his quest for his first ever championship. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more action and race number 2 right after this. This MAV TV presentation of the Super Cup Stock Car Series is brought to you by Trick Shot Penetrating Lubricant. Trick Shot, it does the trick. And by STAAR Trucking. And by Chalu Performance. And RacingJunk.com. Welcome back to Dominion Raceway in Thornburg, Virginia. Getting set for Super Cup Stock Car Series action. Final event of 2021, the Trick Shot Championship race number 2, presented by STAAR Trucking. Our field has already gone out onto the racetrack. Let's take a look at our Trick Shot starting lineup. Jared Brocker takes the 71 from the pole. He's joined by the 99 of Dusty Silvers. Bob Schacht will have the 75 inside row 2 with Jason Kitzmiller alongside in car 97. The 27 of Hayden Brothers lines up on the inside of row 3, and Ben Ebling alongside him in that 6th position. Bill Ashton will be on the inside of row number 4, and Jason Shue on the outside. Landon Brothers, Jeff Thomas in row 5, Harvey Harrison in row number 6. Brent Nelson is not going to make the starter's call as the field comes to green, and we're underway here at Dominion. A lot of attrition has shortened this field for this final event of 2021, and Jared Brocker will jump out to the early lead with Bob Schacht in second. Ebling in the 44 car really closed up quick on the 97 of Kitzmiller. Ebling trying to win his first ever championship. Bob Schacht looking to win his second Super Cup championship. Kitzmiller nestled between those two. Rookie of the Year contender who's been to victory lane twice already in 2021. And everybody chasing Jared Brocker. Longtime campaigner in the Super Cup Series off and on, and part-time schedule in 2021. Finished 4th in race number 1 earlier today, and he's getting it done right now. Trying to hold off Bob Schacht in that 75 car. Off of turn 2 they go. Schacht will take a look to the inside, and they're going to make contact in turn 3. Brocker will go around. Schacht will make contact as they come to a stop at the inside of turns 3 and 4. We're under caution. Racing Junk caution number 1 coming out here in this second event. Safety crews over to take a look as these two have collided, battling for the lead over in turns 3 and 4. Bob Schacht will back up the 75 car and continue on. Damage to the right front headlight door, that 75 car. Got to check to see if perhaps the right front tire and assembly having any damage. So he's on pit road. Looks like the wrecker pulling out to assist Jared Brocker, who apparently cannot get back underway with the 71 car over in turns 3 and 4. So Kitzmiller has assumed the race lead. Semantics on the racetrack, and looks like the 75 and the 71 not happy with each other. Allie, what's up?
There's been some tension on track between Jared Brocker and the 71 and championship contender Bob Schacht. The 71 looks to be going back behind the wall, and I think they're going to park it. Both the 71 of Jared Brocker and the 75 of Bob Schacht are actually going to be done for the night.
Yeah, looks like crews still arguing down there on pit road, at least from a distance, but this is a sportsman series, a Super Cup Stock Car Series, family friendly and really designed in a manner which makes it easy for competitors to compete and yet keep up with a business life and a family life as well. And it's not going to be tolerated by race officials, race director parking both the 71 and the 75 for this event. Green flag back in the air, and it is Kitzmiller and Ebling now to battle for the race lead. Kitzmiller in the race lead down to turn 3. Ebling 1 car length back in the 44 car. Kitzmiller leads Ebling across start finish and back to turns 1 and 2. A little whiff of smoke out of the right rear of the 44 of Ben Ebling. Saw that earlier in race 1, just a little drift of smoke every once in a while. Might have been a tire rub, hard to tell exactly what it is. The Bill Ashton 35 loose up off of turn 4 there from our speedy cam that start finish. Meanwhile, race leads the battle back to turns 3 and 4. Ebling sees the opportunity as Kitzmiller goes up the racetrack, opens up the door. Ebling will drive down to the inside, make a little contact as Ebling drives by and takes over the race lead over in turn number 2. New leader, Ben Ebling, trying to sprint his way to victory lane. He's gone to victory lane already once today here at Dominion Raceway in the first Twin 60. Ebling has a chance to win his first ever Super Cup Stock Car Series Championship. 8 wins in 2021 for the Hickory, North Carolina driver. Jason Kitzmiller picked up a pair of wins. Final lap coming up. Star Trucking white flag has been shown to Ben Ebling. Kitzmiller tried to mount a challenge, but the car drifts up in the middle of the corner. Looks like Ben Ebling. One more set of turns to go, unchallenged. Ben Ebling, car number 44, heads to start finish and will be the 2021 Super Cup Stock Car Series champion. Ben Ebling, he'll win it. Kitzmiller second, Silvers third, Ashton fourth. Jason Shue will finish fifth, followed by Jeff Thomas, Jared Brocker, and Bob Shack seventh and eighth. Landon and Hayden brothers are ninth and 10th. Harrison, Nelson, and Thornburg. Ben Ebling can now burn down those American Racer tires. He doesn't need them any longer in 2021. The championship now his. Very jubilant Ben Ebling at start finish. But let's hear from our second place finisher, Jason Kitzmiller with Alley.
Oh, it was good. We had a good car. I left the door open early in the second race there, and Ben's a great racer, and you just don't make any mistakes. And he done a great job, and we was right there, like he said. If he would have made a mistake or a bobble, we would have been there, but just didn't happen, so hats off to him. But CR7 guys give me a great car tonight. We'll pack it up and worry about next year.
He's all smiles, but they're going to load it up tonight.
Well, Jason Kitzmiller could be called Mr. Runner-Up here in 2021, but the guy that went to victory lane the most is now the champion. Ben Ebling has pulled to start finish, and Hallie is there with our winner.
Your winner, folks, Ben Ebling. So tell me, bud. Number one, congratulations, and just tell me, how did you do it tonight?
The good Lord blessed me. The good Lord has blessed this team all year, and I'm just thankful for the race car, but family and all these great friends and family that are around to help support us, all the great sponsors, the car owner, everything just came together this year, and we couldn't ask for it to be much better. And for the race car, but family and all these great friends and family that are around to help support us, all the great sponsors, the car owner, everything just came together this year, and we couldn't ask for it to be much better, and I just can't say thank you enough.
Well, Ben Ebling, congratulations to you and your entire crew as we see celebrations in victory lane. Log on to SuperCupStockCarSeries.com for more information on the Super Cup Series. For Ali Boulay, I'm Gene Crane. We're glad you joined us. We'll see you next time. This MAV TV presentation of the Super Cup Stock Car Series is brought to you by Trick Shot Penetrating Lubricant. Trick Shot, it does the trick.